الله أكبر الله.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Tyrone Haamid of the Muslim American Media Initiative, the Lifestyles Edition. I'm here speaking with Brother Bilal Mahmoud, a member of the Board of Trustees here at Masjid Al Farouk in Atlanta, Georgia. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Alhamdulillah. This is a magnificent masjid built here in America. The architecture, the detail, the quality of this construction. Give us a little bit of information about how much the masjid cost to build, some of the details, and some of the highlights of this masjid.
Okay. Well, first we would like to start off by the effort started approximately 30 years ago. 7 of us got together and we built a much smaller facility. At that time, there were no masajid in the city, so we felt that there was a need for a masjid and for one built from the ground up. We built that facility, and as time went on, we outgrew that facility. So as the need expanded, we started to look and attempted to expand and build a larger facility. The facility which you see here now is the result of, again, 30 years of effort. The community has grown twofold. Initially, when we started this project about 10 years ago, it was a $6 million project. On completion, it was over $10 million. All of the resources and finances for the masjid, the building of the masjid, primarily came from the members in the community. It's not supported by any foreign government or controlled by any foreign government. What you see here is the results of people putting their dollars and pennies together and building a structure from the ground up.
So it was self-financed by the members of the masjid?
The members of the community, everyone who comes here and pray every Jummah, everyone who comes and prays the 5 daily prayers here, contributed their dollars, and this is what you see.
What was the final budget of construction? What did it take to build this, money-wise?
Again, it was a $10 million project at the end. Yeah,
at the end.
At the end, $10 million.
How long did it take? What was the duration?
Over from begin to end, it was about, when we first broke ground, it took about 7 years. Yes, so by the grace and mercy of Allah, alhamdulillah, we were able to complete it, and it's without any liens or any mortgage or anything.
So it's riba-free?
Riba-free.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
You have a library room, you have a children's room,
yes,
lecture halls,
yes,
a medical clinic.
Yes.
Tell me about something about, what we have here to offer at this masjid.
Oh, okay. The masjid here is not just a place to pray. It's a multifaceted facility. Again, like you said, it has the lecture halls, which are located downstairs. Many times when we want to have lectures, we have to reserve places in hotels and community centers, and these are constantly sucking revenues out of the community. So as a result, we have our own facilities that is much better than anything that we could get at a Hyatt Regency or a Biltmore or what have you, and it's contained right in the facility of the masjid, so we can do the lectures, and after doing the lectures, we can come upstairs and perform the prayers, and there's no problem with that.
You have a medical clinic which addresses the health needs of the community?
Right. Each Sunday, we have a free medical clinic that does basically the triage type medicine.
Sure.
People come and get their blood pressure checked, and they get basic checkups. And this is done for those in the community that cannot afford health care as we know it today. So it's one of the ways of giving something back to the community. Next door, we have the Dar Nur, which is the elementary school and the middle school for the community. It goes from pre-K to 8th grade. In the future, we want to establish a high school because we feel that one of the things that we have a responsibility to do here in America as Muslim is to establish institutions that will perpetuate the Islamic way of life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is very, very impressive. Just one more question. The goals, the vision of this establishment, where do you plan on being, let's say, in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years? Atlanta is growing.
Okay. Atlanta is growing.
Islam is the fastest growing religion in America.
Very true, very true.
What is your vision for here in the Masjid and the city of Atlanta?
Well, one of the main projects that we're primarily working on here now in Masjid Al-Farouq is the establishment of a high school. After the high school, we want to build a gymnasium. This is the next project that we're working on. With the gymnasium, it will serve as a social outlet for our youth, because one of the things that you know that is happening in every community around the country, Muslim and non-Muslim, there is a very dire need for something that will attract our youth. We as Muslim, unfortunately, are losing our youth at an astronomical rate. So if we have programs, social programs, recreational programs that will attract them to the masjid, where they can interact and build their social skills, then also their hearts will be attached to the masjid. So the gymnasium would be one of the venues that would enhance their coming to the masjid on a regular basis.
Alhamdulillah. It's so needed. The Prophet, alayhi salam, in the establishment of his masjid, said that the masjid should be the center of our community life.
Yes.
And it seems as though that you guys are on the right path, that you have the vision, and you've executed a fantastic project. And I want to thank you for joining us today.
And thank you for coming to visit us.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you would like to say?
Yes, in closing, is there anything that you would like to say or add to this?
Well, it's an honor to be part of an effort that is the catalyst for the dissemination of Islamic information in America. One of the things that we as Muslims have to do is we have to present more positive role models to the general society, because unfortunately over the past 10 years there has been a lot of demonization of the Islamic religion. So every effort, every project that we can embark upon that will bridge that gap between the Muslim and the non-Muslim, I think we as Muslims have to be actively engaged in that.
Yes, sir.
So with that, I ask myself and every other Muslim to make a conscious effort to bridge that gap between us and the general society of America.
Thank you. I appreciate your comments today. Lifestyles Edition is focused on providing the positive reflections and the positive aspects of Muslim life here in America. I'm Tyrone Haamid, Lifestyles Edition. Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah.